During the Southern African Catholic Bishops' Conference SACBC biannual plenary session under the theme A Synodal Church in Mission, the new Apostolic Nuncio to Southern Africa, Archbishop Henryk Jagodzinski, met with the Catholic bishops in Botswana, Eswatini, and South Africa.
I should confess that I was very delighted, and first of all, I should express my deep gratitude to Pope Francis that he sent me just in your beautiful country, and I could meet wonderful people. How his Lordship Bishop Sitimbene Sipuka said in his speech speaking about the Bishop Conference of Southern Africa, he said that we are the friends, and really I feel this friendship, this spirit of love is not just officials of the Catholic Church, but just friends who meet for the same purpose. And this was very wonderful to have this experience of sincerity, simplicity, and friendship. I passed only 2 days, but these days, well, 1 day and 1 evening. But this was a wonderful time. And I am very grateful for the president of SACBC and all members for warm welcoming, and that welcome me like I was the old friend who reached them after a long way, so that I didn't feel that I am a foreigner and come from very a long place. And I think this is some phenomenon of Catholic Church, that everywhere in the world we can feel us like at home with family members.
Most bishops met with the nuncio for the first time during the August biannual plenary session.
I think that he is a good man, very easy to relate to, and yet also very deep and serious and professional and efficient. So he has this combination of being friendly, but also appears very thorough in his work. So I look forward to working with him.
I think one of the highlights of this plenary session has been to meet the new nuncio. You know, we've been waiting for an Apostolic Nuncio for many months now, and it's so wonderful just to have him present again in South Africa, and of course in Southern Africa, because he serves as nuncio to South Africa, Lesotho, Namibia, Botswana, and Eswatini. Meeting Archbishop Henryk was a wonderful experience because he was so friendly, so warm, so humorous, with a lovely smile on his face, and expressing great delight to be in Southern Africa. He shared with us some of his experiences in Ghana and presented us with a wonderful complimentary copy of his book, of a summary of his talks and homilies that he gave while he was in Ghana. So it's lovely to have a nuncio with African experience, and wonderful to have a person who's so warm, so friendly, and so enthusiastic.
Wonderful to have one, to know that we've got the representative of the Holy Father with us, and so we can start dealing with the issues that I suppose would normally go to Rome, but he's the intermediary, so I'm looking forward to speaking to him about the issues that will be coming up in South Africa, but also in particular in the Diocese of Ishawi. I find him a very jovial, very easy to talk to person. His English is very, very good, and I think what I like about him most, he even is he's comfortable enough in English to be cracking jokes, and I think that's one of the aspects I like very much about him.
Oh, the new nuncio is most welcome. We've been without an apostolic nuncio for quite many months now, and he had always been expected. We're glad that he's finally here, because it's necessary to have a nuncio. There's quite a lot of communication that goes on between the local church and the Vatican, and the nuncio is really the only person through whom you can communicate with Rome. So we're quite delighted that he is here, and that he'll stay here for a number of years to continue where his predecessor left off.
It was very interesting. I'm glad that the nuncio has arrived and that he looks forward to his time here. I'm really amazed at the thick book he gave us with all his speeches and homilies that he preached while he was in Ghana. It will be interesting at the end of 5 or 6 years to see what he records about South Africa. Ghana, I've been to Ghana, and it's a very interesting country. So he will find South Africa and the other southern African countries also very interesting. I'm sure Ghana has prepared him for the inculturation experience, and I'm sure he will respond to that. But he was in his first month, and I was also feeling pretty for him because there are so many things to catch up with, and obviously he also finds it difficult with the language. And I'm sure he's used to speaking Ghanaian English. Now he has to listen to us speaking in a different way, and he'll take time. But I'm sure he's there because he has the intelligence, and he has the devotion to the church, and he has the goodwill. And I'm sure he'll make a good minister.
We in Eswatini are very grateful and happy that we had the opportunity to meet, at least myself, the new Apostolic Nuncio to our area, to our conference area, Archbishop Henryk, and especially the fact that he arrived about a couple of weeks ago, and he took the time to come to Mariannhill and be with us for this couple of days, so that he could meet all of us, and also took time to be with each one of us personally, just to get the first picture of our diocese and countries, where we come from. And we are looking forward to welcome him in the Kingdom of Eswatini.
I'm so grateful that we in the conference, we have got a new Apostolic Nuncio. Was just coming today. It's my first time to see him from Poland, and my impression is so positive. First of all, his preaching was so good. He talked about the mountains that we have to climb together, and this is so beautiful. And he has reached to us, say that we are to walk together. And he has also invited us to his residence, but at the same time, he is ready to listen to us, to see that we make this conference and the church a better place. So I have had time to just talk to him on the table, and I think the church is better hands. And we wish him well. We wish him well. He's very experienced. He has been in Africa before, which is very beautiful. So Africa is his home. And he gave us a beautiful book about his life in Ghana. So we want to thank him to walk the mountains together on this feast of the Transgression.
Oh, I'm very excited. He's a person who wants to engage. He's personable, friendly. So I've already had opportunity to speak with him personally, to deal with some of the matters in the diocese. And I can see that he's welcoming and engaging. And so it's good to have the nuncio after we have, I think it's about almost 2 years now that we've been without one. Monsignor Dario had done an excellent job in keeping in touch with us and engaging us in various matters. It is good that Monsignor Henryk Jagodzinski. We have to learn to say his name. It is good that he has come and he's embracing his experience here in Southern Africa.
A new nuncio, and watching him yesterday celebrating Mass, preaching about going up onto the mountain, and then as he was delivering his speech, saw a good side and a good sense of humor. So we are very happy, we are very fortunate, very grateful, and we thank God that we are back on track.
The Southern African region is rejoicing because the new nuncio came from Rome to represent the Holy Father to the Church in this region, to 5 countries. And especially now, we met him at the SACBC conference in Mariannhill, to meet him personally and to experience his experience as a nuncio, as a representative and ambassador of Holy See. And we connected already with him as a bishop because of his humility, because his easy approach and welcoming attitude towards all whom he was meeting here at the conference. Thank you.
Oh, it was wonderful to meet him in person. We waited a long time for his arrival. He's a very personable man. He's very happy to be here, he said, and I'm just as happy to see him. I think all of us feel that way. Thank you.
We've had a wonderful encounter with the new Apostolic Nuncio, Archbishop Henryk. The last name is still a bit difficult to pronounce, but we'll get used to it. He came across as a man who is humble and someone who is down to earth and approachable and with a gentle spirit. I was really happy and excited to meet with him.
Hello.
Yep.
Good afternoon. We are so happy to have a new nuncio, which we met just yesterday. On his arrival, we greet him warmly because we miss our nuncio in South Africa for more than a year. I think it was a year and a half. And it looks like he is a charming and quite open-minded person. And we are happy to have finally somebody who will represent the Holy Father among us. Thank you.
I would like to greet and welcome our new nuncio. We are happy that eventually we have a nuncio in our conference. A big warm welcome on the side of the consecrated life. Though I am in the context of the SACBC conference, but I stand at the same time for the consecrated people. We welcome you and we are so happy that you agreed to come and serve us in this conference. We are looking forward to working collaboratively with you and also with the entire church.
So yesterday I encountered the nuncio for the first time. I had heard about him when he was in Ghana and the good things he did there. He comes across as a very friendly, open person, a person who is ready to work, and you can see the energy and the enthusiasm he had. So we're looking forward to his coming to Botswana. He will be coming there next year in February to visit the 2 dioceses, meet the people, meet the priests, and help us to settle and find new bishops.
Oh